The story of Lehman Brothers is the reflection of humanity's dangerous illusion with money. It is the story of faith turning into arithmetic, of trust reduced to a balance sheet, and of that fragile balance collapsing with a silent cry. It all began in 1844 when Henry Lehman, a German immigrant, opened a small shop in Alabama. What started as a modest cotton trade soon became the symbol of capitalism's endless desire. Over time, money shed its material form and became an invisible belief. Lehman Brothers was built upon that belief, not of stone, but of numbers, a temple of trust. As the world advanced, labor gave way to expectation and production to speculation. By the late 20th century, Lehman held the holy trinity of modern finance: debt, risk, and confidence. When the Glass-Steagall Act was repealed, the bank could now be both priest and alchemist. The essence of money became a promise, a contract, a belief in tomorrow. But that belief eventually devoured its own myth. Mortgage-backed securities, millions of homes, dreams, and debts were reduced to the cold language of numbers. As the numbers rose, an invisible arrogance rose with them. No one wanted to see the rot beneath the golden temple. To hide the truth, Lehman executives turned to an aggressive accounting illusion: Repo 105. They disguised short-term loans as temporary sales, removing them from the balance sheet. Every quarter, they presented their debt levels as if the system were sound, deceiving investors, regulators, and even themselves. It wasn't just deception. It was a lie woven into the fabric of the system. When the calendar turned to 2008, the structure collapsed. The fall of Lehman Brothers was more than corporate failure. It was the funeral of the myth of endless growth. $619 billion in debt, a false gospel of prosperity written by civilization's own hand. This collapse reminded humanity of an ancient truth: every system is built upon belief, and no belief lasts forever. Perhaps the real tragedy is that we forgot the faces behind the numbers. Finance is not merely a system, it is a mirror, and what it reflects is a civilization blinded by its pursuit of profit. What remains after Lehman's fall is not only an economic ruin, but an ethical silence. And that silence still echoes through global markets, whispering the same unanswerable question: what is the price of trust? How much is faith worth?